Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another VGC Series 8 testing video. So today, so there I was. I was sitting there and I was thinking, okay, how do you make Coalossal work in Series 9 in Series 8, right? And I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, I need a legendary that can set Coalossal and be an attacker on its own, because that's the only way it's going to mesh. The problem with Zacian was that if I'm bringing Zacian to every match, I can only really bring one Coalossal setter, because like that's just the way it works out. If I have to bring like Rillaboom, I can't bring Urshifu, and it just is really awkward. You want to try to have two Coalossal setters every game where you're planning on like getting Coalossal set up. So I looked at the list of restricted. First, I was like, okay, do any of the restricted Pokemon learn Aqua Jet, right? And I'm looking, and none of them learn Aqua Jet. In fact, like, basically no Pokemon learn Aqua Jet. It's kind of sad. So I was like, all right, well, which ones learn Surf? Because I know some of them learn Surf, right? And I'm looking through, and we got Kyogre, and, you know, Kyogre doesn't work. We don't want to play Coalossal on a Rain team. That just doesn't work. We got Palkia, and, you know, Palkia's cool. It's just, base 100 is kind of an awkward speed tier, right? Rayquaza, same thing. It's an awkward speed tier, and Rayquaza is just not very good. And then I saw Lugia, and I'm looking at Lugia, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, base 110, that's a decent speed tier. Like, there's only, like, a few things, really, that are faster than it. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, so we got Surf. So we got Surf, right? Like, we can do that pretty reliably. Like, most things are not faster than Lugia in this format unless you set up a Tailwind. So then I was like, okay, well, what does the rest of this team look like? And I ended up with, you know, something pretty similar to like a Series 7 Coalossal team, except Lugia replaces Dragapult, and then you run Grimmsnarl to set up screens for Lugia in case you need to just bring dedicated Lugia mode. And like, let me tell you, I've been having so much fun with this team so far. This might be my favorite team that I've made for Series 8. Like, it's so much fun. Alright, so let's go through the team really quick. We got Coalossal. It's very similar to the last Coalossal I used. It's actually exactly the same as the last Coalossal I used. So we got Weakness Policy, Steam Engine, we're running Meteor Beam, Earth Power, Heat Wave, Protect. I always prefer Earth Power over Solar Beam, and that's just because it's another attack that you can use out of Dynamax. And you got Rillaboom for grass coverage, so like if you play your cards right, you don't really need another like grass attack going on there. I do get like why people run it, but especially on this team, if I already have my Vocalith up and like Colossal's going down anyway this turn, I can just go for Max Quake and make Lugia special defense like higher, and that helps so much. Like, I'm sure, hopefully we get a chance to see this video. Hopefully, you know, I don't just like talk big game and then lose a bunch of times. But yeah, so we're running just enough speed to outspeed base 90 Pokemon under Tailwind. So it will also outspeed things that are a little bit higher than base 90 just because you have to multiply stuff by 4 for Coalossal, so like you get weird numbers. So stuff like Kyogre under Tailwind, we will outspeed them as long as we get our Weakness Policy. Stuff like Solgaleo under Tailwind, we will also outspeed them as long as we get like our Steam Engine set up. Next, we got Urshifu. Urshifu lives on every Coalossal team. Like, almost every single Coalossal team has to be running Urshifu, because not only do you have Aqua Jet to set off your Steam Engine and Weakness Policy, it's also just a really solid attacker. You hit through Protect, and playing Coalossal kind of like makes your opponent want to use Max Geyser, and if they Max Geyser, you're in the rain, and if you're in the rain, Urshifu hits things so hard. Next up, Grimmsnarl for screen support. This is super good. Like, if you just like set up screens for Lugia, it will just sit there and Calm Mind like 2 or 3 times, and you Dynamax it, and it just sits there, and like it gets a speed boost, and it just sits there, and the opponent like really has to like, they have to have like their physical attacker that can hit it for weakness to do anything. It's really neat. Next up, we got Rillaboom, G-Max, because there's really no reason not to run the G-Max. Like, you never, want to set up grassy terrain outside of grassy surge. Like, you don't need to. I'm running Miracle Seed for a little bit of extra damage so that the Grassy Glide into Kyogre is like a knockout almost every time. And just like their extra damage has been really nice, I've found, just overall. And then I've got Indeedee with Safety Goggles, and this helps us to deal with things like Venusaur, because the Groudon Venusaur matchup is kind of tough. Because either you lead Coalossal and like you set up with Urshifu and you're faster than the Venusaur, and then Groudon just presses blades and you get knocked out, or you you lead Lugia and like they just happen to be running like super hyper aggressive Groudon, and like they just or you lead Lugia and they just like sleep powder you, or they're running like super hyper aggressive Groudon and they just like max rock fall and you die in one hit. Which doesn't really ever happen with Lugia because of its ability multi-scale, but I'm sure we'll get a chance to see that in the video. Yeah, so just like general support in DD. Yeah, so let me delete this really quick. Hold on, I don't want this extra just like team that's just Lugia floating around here. Okay, so let's jump in. Hopefully we can not just lose the first game, right? If this is the team where I don't lose the first game of the video, then I am a-okay with that. We are searching for a hot second here. All right, cool, Xerneas. You know what? I will play against Xerneas any day of the week. Oh, if you hear weird sounds, I'm doing the laundry again. Hopefully, the super loud washing machine spin cycle doesn't just ruin this video. Wow, that is really loud. Okay, ignore it, please. Ignore it. Ignore it. Okay. I think that it's pretty safe to just lead Lugia Coalossal, and then we'll bring Urshifu in the back, and we will bring Rillaboom in the back. Awesome. You know, I am a-okay with this. This is a good set for me. Do we outspeed Xerneas after Steam Engine? I'm thinking that we might not. I'm going to Vocalith into Xerneas, and if he, like, just goes for Follow Me, he goes for Follow Me. There's the Surf. Ooh, no Follow Me. That's interesting. What is he going to do? Because we just knock out the Xerneas. I'm, like, 99% sure. Yeah, bye-bye, Xerneas. Psych up. Ooh. Ooh, this man is playing the heat. Okay. Yikes. Is he going to play this out? Like, that's a pretty bad first turn. Upon the pressure. Start the timer. Aw, man. You know, it does catch a lot of people off guard. Awesome. Wow, we did it, guys. We broke the streak. We didn't lose the first game. Aw, man. Yeah, people aren't really running Surf on Lugia, which I understand for the format, but for this team, it's just so good. Okay, so we got Venusaur Sun. But there's no Groudon. So I feel pretty comfortable leading Urshifu Coalossal. I'll bring Lugia in the back. And then, oh, my opponent disconnected. Hopefully he reconnects. And then I'll bring Rillaboom in the back. There's no point bringing like Indeedee or Grimmsnarl. They're a lot better on lead. That is a kink I gotta work out with this team. It kind of has too many support Pokemon syndrome, where like you just gotta bring the same 4 Pokemon every time, and you only bring Indeedee or Grimmsnarl like for weird situations, which is not bad. You know, if you got a solid 4 Pokemon, you got a solid 4 Pokemon, right? And we're just gonna sit here and wait for this guy to come back or lose. Wow, what riveting content we're making today, guys. We won the first game in 1 turn, and we're gonna win this game because my opponent disconnected. You know, a win's a win. I'll take it. It makes me go up the ladder, right? How are you guys today? Let me know in the comments. Tell me how your day was. My day was okay. I went to work. But work was okay. Oh, another Coalossal team, and he's running what I can only assume is Aqua Jet Primarina is the only way to like set it up. Umbreon has been making a resurgence. I figured this out by myself a couple months ago, and I never really used it on a team, but Umbreon's like super good. I don't know if people are running it, but Baby Doll Eyes is just priority lower your opponent's attack stat once, and like since Umbreon is so hard to knock out, you can just sit there and use Baby Doll Eyes. Okay, so the question we have to answer here is: do we think he's gonna lead Zacian? Do we think he's gonna lead Incineroar? Or do we think he's gonna lead Primarina Coalossal? Because if he's gonna lead Zacian, then if he leads Zacian, Incineroar, or Primarina Coalossal, I think we need Urshifu and Coalossal in the front. For the back, you would think this team would not do very well, or you would think the Lugia wouldn't do very well against this team. But if I can eliminate Zacian and Thundurus, it just kind of like takes free KOs on everybody else. So I think I'll bring Lugia, and I'll bring the Rillaboom for fake out support. Alright, cool. He led the way I thought he was going to lead. Now the question we need to ask ourselves is how much speed is he running? Is he running enough speed to outspeed my Coalossal? Or is he running like the Wolfie Glick amount of speed? Oh, I think I'm just going to go for Surging Strikes in this Coalossal. And I'm just going to protect. Ooh, he's going for the Aqua Jet. Let's see if he just Vocalists into me. Maybe he has Max Quake. He does have Max Quake. Do we live? We live the Max Quake. But we are in a precarious situation here. But we do knock out this Coalossal. If he wanted to win, he should have set up the Sun. Okay, here comes Zacian. That's really scary. Coalossal's gonna die. And I don't think there's really anything I can do about it. Oof, the Zacian's scary without having Coalossal. If I don't have Coalossal, I don't really know what to do about the Zacian. Maybe I should have max guarded. That probably would have been the better play. I think I'm going to Surging Strikes in a Zacian. I'm just going to go for Heat Wave, and we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. Moonblast. Yeah, that's fair. That is very much to be expected. I think I'm going to Rillaboom. It puts a lot of pressure on this Primarina. I think I can just knock it out in one hit. I'm going to protect Urshifu this turn. Actually, he doesn't have a switch in for Urshifu. I wonder if I just, like, go for fake out Surging Strikes, because I feel like the Zacian's going to protect this turn. And what if he Aqua Jets? Okay, so who is he going to protect? Who's he going to switch out? I'm thinking maybe Primarina switches out for, like, Incineroar. So yeah, I'm going to go for Surging Strikes fake out, and let's see what he does. No switches. Oh, we just get the knockout on Zacian. Alright, I will trade. I will make that trade any day of the week. And he already Dynamaxed. So this Thundurus really isn't that scary. I'm going to go ahead and set up a Calm Mind. Because we definitely just take a raw Wild Charge. And I'm going to try to Grassy Glide into this. Yeah, I'm going to set up Calm Mind. I'm going to just Grassy Glide in this Primarina. Knockout? Oh, yeah. It's go time. It's go time. Now we Dynamax. We're going to go for... I'm not faster. I need to max Airstream so I can be faster. And since I'm Dynamaxing, I'm going to take the same amount of damage. So just like 25, a little bit more than 25%. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to knock off 2. You know, props to this guy for playing it out. Oh. Oh, yeah? Okay. I'm going to Airstream again. And I'll just do it again. Oh, yeah. We just knock it out this turn. Bam. Thundurus is not very bulky. I've learned this the hard way from trying to play Thundurus. It does not take hits. Wow. We are just off to a blazing start. We are like burning through these games. Now watch us lose this one. Okay, this is kind of scary. If he leads Yveltal, I don't want Urshifu. If he leads Venusaur or Regieleki, I want Urshifu. The problem is that me and Xiao learns Fake Out. And that's pretty scary. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go Urshifu Coalossal in the front. Man, Rillaboom doesn't do a whole lot here, does he? I think I'll bring Lugia in the back, and I think I'm going to bring Indeedee. Because if he just knocks out Urshifu here, I can just bring in Indeedee and we'll be okay. Yeah, I think definitely the move on this turn is just to detect. And then I think I'm just going to max Quake into this Mian Xiao. Let's see if he just close combats me. Watch him just close combat straight into me. Fake out, fake out, fake out. Yes, that's what we needed. Max Airstream into Urshifu, to be expected. But we will outspeed after we set up our steam engine. And then we get a nice special defense boost. Very, very tasty. Please, mercy. I can't. I cannot grant you mercy. Honestly, I think this turn I'm just gonna max Quake again. There's no reason to not just max Quake again. Because that way, if he like max Darknesses, then we get to, yeah, we live. Cool. We're doing great, guys. We both got one more turn to Dynamax. I'm really scared of this Yveltal. I know that I outspeed Venusaur in the sun as long as he doesn't get a max Airstream off. So I think... I think I'm going to Vocalith into Venusaur. I think that's the play here. Yeah, I think I'm going to Vocalith into Venusaur. And I'm going to just Detect on Urshifu. Because I think Vocalith just knocks out Venusaur. Yeah, it does. That's great. I really just don't want to give him Weakness Policy if he has it, because that's scary. And if his last Pokemon is Torkoal, we get free, like, Sun Boosts. It's Charizard. Okay. I'm going to Aqua Jet into Charizard and go for... I have nothing. Yeah, I'm going to Aqua Jet and go for a Heat Wave. This is still pretty scary. I could still lose. Am I faster than Charizard? Of course I'm not faster than Charizard. See, I think I just Aqua Jet and go for the Heat Wave. Ooh, the Sucker Punch. Ooh, no. Okay, alright. We're going to be okay, guys. We're going to be okay because Lugia is the GOAT. Alright, you hear me? Lugia is the GOAT, and it's going to keep us safe. So I think this turn we just follow me. I'm pretty sure I take just like an attack from this Yveltal. Ooh, the Snarl. Interesting. I got one more turn of Vocalith. Charizard does just go down to Vocalith next turn. So there's no reason not to just Calm Mind again. And I think I'll protect this turn. Because I think, assuming he Snarls again, yeah, that's fine. Cool. So we're 2x special defense. And then I think we just start Aeroblasting. And I think I'm just going to Helping Hand Aeroblast. Yeah, another Snarl. Ooh, man. We're going to need a crit, guys. Pray to the crit gods. Crit, 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 crit. Oh, this is scary. He said he had nothing, but, like, I knew. I told you I could still lose. Okay, it looks like we get the crit this turn, maybe? Crit, 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 crit. Yes! Alright. Just so you guys know, Aeroblast has a increased... Yes. Aeroblast does have an increased crit chance, so... Oh man, how long have I even been recording for? It's 7:19 right now, local time. I think I started like right at 7, so I'm gonna go for like one or two more. I think just one more. I think one more does it, and then we'll be good. Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be tough. We got Trick Room. Trick Room is scare. We also have Fake Out. Trick Room and Fake Out. How much you want to bet he leads like Incineroar, Indeedee? Or that's not Indeedee. That's Hatterene or Grimmsnarl Hatterene. Oh man, if I let Trick Room go off, this is really scary. Man, Lugia kinda deals with everything except for the the Glacier and the Zacian. So the two scary things are those, and Coalossal can deal with those, but not if he gets up the Trick Room. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lead Lugia Coalossal, and if he brings Trick Room on the first turn and I can't take a knockout, then I will just not set up Steam Engine, and I'll be slower than Zacian at least. I think that's the play. And then I think I'll bring Rillaboom anyway because I need Fake Out. All right, yeah. Here's the lead. Here's the lead I didn't want. So what I'm gonna do... Hatterene is so scary. I'm gonna try to Calm Mind and just go for like raw Vocalith in this Hatterene. Alright, yeah, I expected that. That's fine. We'll go straight back to full HP next turn. But now we can't Dynamax this Hatterene, and that's important. Now we just need to stall out time before the Glacier comes out. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm also going to Vocalith into Incineroar. Yeah. Oh, he's going to trigger my Steam Engine for me. What a smart move by my opponent. The more turns of Trick Room we can stall out, the better. I'm going to go for another Calm Mind. And I'm going to go for a Max Quake just to like speed up the special defense growth here. It's not going to do much damage because he's going to get to Snarl and Mystical Fire before I can do anything. But at least we got Vocalith up, and at least Vocalith is going into non-Dynamax Pokemon. This might be kind of a long game. If this Glacier is in the back, we're kind of just like... We're screwed. Like, Glacier comes in, and it really just takes knocks out on whatever it wants. And I don't have Protect, which is a problem. You know, maybe I should have thought about that. Here's the question that I pose to you. Do you think this Glacier has a weakness policy? I'm going to go for the Aeroblast because I think I take one attack from the Glacier no matter what. I'm going to go for Aeroblast. I'm going to go for Aeroblast Heat Wave. Because if it's not weakness policy, then at least we get damage. Okay. No. Cool. Who do we bring? I think we bring Urshifu just because it has Protect. Like, really, that's the only reason to bring in Urshifu right now. If he has Zacian in the back, we are very much in trouble. Nobody on my team just takes a Behemoth Blade. I think I Calm Mind again this turn. And... Jeez. I'm not faster than Zacian. Do I just go for close combat? Do we think it knocks out? If it doesn't, like, maybe it just knocks out next turn. Yeah, I think I just have to go for the close combat here. Yes, Zacian protects. That is the correct move. We get off the close combat. It is weakness policy. That sucks. And I'm pretty sure Urshifu just goes down to a Behemoth Blade here, so that's really bad. I'm going to go for Earth Power into Zacian and Surging Strikes into Zacian. Sacred Sword. Oh, we live the Sacred Sword. Earth Power does a good amount. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If we keep Urshifu this turn, then, like, we got a chance. We got a chance. We don't have a great chance. But Urshifu does hit through Protect. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for Grassy Glide. And I'm going to go for the Close Combat. Yeah. Close Combat just knocks out. Do we crit? No. All right. Yeah. We did it. Oh my gosh, guys. We didn't lose any games. We won all the games. You can understand now why this is my favorite team that I've played. It's not just because it wins. I just really like Coalossal as a strategy, and getting to see it like work really well is just the best thing to me. It's like my favorite new Pokemon to play. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any ideas for like future videos, anything at all, it doesn't have to be Pokemon Showdown, like just battle videos. I could just talk. I do plan on getting a capture card at some point so that I can record in-game content, but you know, I'm kind of poor right now, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, my name's Andrew, and I hope you have a nice day. I'll catch you later.